example, we're here at Beach Break Live. You played here last year. How does it feel to come back, having a bigger slot on the main stage?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's such a great location. The problem is I don't get to see much of the beach or anything because I have to hide here or people chase me and try and rape me and stuff. So I have to stay in the non-rape zone backstage.
That's very important. That is.
It's too early for rape humour.
No,
Okay.
no.
I don't mean like actual rape. I mean like, when people just want to touch you.
Want a piece of you.
Yeah, but it's nice weather. Hopefully it doesn't rain, and just gonna get everyone bouncing basically.
Awesome. So you are #1 in the UK singles chart at the moment. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How does it feel? It's the first time, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like I've been doing this like 7 years, and I always used to say I know one of #1, and now I've got one. I'm just telling everyone. I used to say it's not about the charts. It's just about having great songs. It doesn't matter whether you're 1, 2, or 3. But then when you're at #1, you're like, oh yeah.
I'm at #1.
But I'm trying to stay grounded and stay focused because, I've got 3 more singles out this year. I've got my album out. I've got like 20 festivals. I've got a UK tour. I've got America and Europe next year. And then you just got to keep writing better songs. You can't ever rest on your laurels and think, oh, I've had a #1 now, I can relax.
Yeah. I was going to ask you actually your festivals this summer. Do you actually know how many you're doing? It seems like you're doing all of them.
I don't know. You guys should probably know this, but my live agent seemed to think that I was doing more festivals than any other UK act that he knew of.
Wow.
V, Lovebox, Wireless, Glastonbury, Wakestock, Lounge on the Farm, Oxygen, did Rockness. We did all the smaller sort of boutiquey ones, and we've got things like Evolution, which we've done. I've got a festival weekend for the whole summer.
Yeah.
I think it was like 20 in total.
That's amazing. You'll have a fantastic summer.
I love it. It's my favourite part of my job.
Yesterday we spoke to Ed Sheeran and Yasmin, who you've been on tour with recently. How did that all come about? How was the tour? Have you got any little stories about the guys?
I met Yasmin about 1.5 years ago, maybe 2 years ago. Just at a gig, just got chatting to her. Obviously, thought she's quite attractive. I'll go and chat to her. But she's actually very talented and got a lot to say. And it's just a pleasure having her on tour. She's a superb DJ and turns out to be an amazing songwriter as well. Ed Sheeran for me is like the most talented person in his age group right now in the country. I mean, I'm 29 next week, and Ed's like nearly 10 years younger than me, and I'd never even written a song at his age. So I think he's going to be #3 in the charts this week. For him to do that kind of practically out of nowhere. I mean, he has been going for years, but to the public, it's going to seem like out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's just, it's a pleasure to be associated with these acts.
Are you still much of a festival goer yourself? Sort of before you started performing, did you used to go with all your mates?
You know what? I was a bit late on the festival thing. I think I missed out on it. I was always into rap, and I didn't really know about festivals when I was like 18. You're talking a decade ago, and I don't think festivals were popular 10 years ago as they are now. Now there seems to be more festivals than ever.
Yeah.
My first festival I ever went to was Oasis, supported by The Streets, and I remember being in the crowd thinking this was nuts. I was completely off my face, and then about 3 months later I signed to Mike Skinner's label when my first album came out, so that was a bit of a weird experience, but I don't think I'm ever going to be able to go and enjoy a festival again as a punter.
Yeah.
Unless I start writing loads of rubbish songs and people forget who I am, and at the moment it's just getting hounded everywhere I go, getting chased down train platforms. There was like paps at the airport. It's just, I can't really take it all. It's a bit weird. I just try and ignore it because I just want to try and remain as normal as possible and pretend that it's not all there. You know what I mean?
This is a random question, but have you ever experienced festival toilets out the front?
Yes, I have. Like, it's pretty disgusting.
So we're having a bit of a conversation backstage, a little bit of a wager between us lot. There's £1 million on the table. Would you swim a length of the toilet long drop?
Nah.
2 million.
Now, do you know what? These money questions, and I know it sounds really weird, I always think I would never want to win the lottery. I'd rather make $1 million myself. And I don't even know if I'd want to be worth 15, 20 million or 100 million. I don't know if I'd be that happy. I'd rather just be within my means, and be able to sort of buy everything I need. Have a nice car, a nice house, make sure your kids and your wife have got a nice life, go on nice holidays. And I think then you're cool. I think when you start getting to ridiculous amounts of money, I don't think life becomes as exciting. That's why I'd rather carry on doing what I'm doing and just, you know, if I become a millionaire, I'd want to do it by myself. Yeah. So any kind of millionaire-based quizzes or competitions,
Not interested.
not interested. Sorry to put a whole downer on the whole thing.
That's all good. I wouldn't do it either. Thank you so much for taking the time out to speak to us tonight. I hope you have a fantastic show later.